Hey there, Internet. It's me, Connor Gatsby, swinging a large weapon at monsters. Again. This time in a new game for me, Ninja Gaiden Blood Soul Surgeborn Scholar of the First Poise Nerf 3. Or Nioh, were I to be objective. I have to say, Nioh has its learning curve, quirks, and harsh lessons, but I have come to love this feudal JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I kind of consider the spirits in-game to be stands. Anyway, it's nothing groundbreaking to the community of Nioh players out there, but wow, magic is broken. Just look at what I'm doing with water buffs on a boss that clearly doesn't have any weaknesses to water. Already at half health. Huh, how about that? I wonder how good that'll go. Anyway, this boss in particular I happen to find to be super interesting, considering I'm pretty sure she's Hiei's sister from Yu Yu Hakusho, but that's just me being a weeb. She's quite difficult. I've probably died to her at least 4 or 5 times. That would be number 4 right there. Huh. There goes Yokiana again with that homing crystal soul mass that somehow stun locks me in place, so I get murdered savagely. Oh well, at least I got my souls back. Let's go ahead and see that. Oh, first thing I did, put on Sloth, the best spell in the game, because no matter what you hit with it, it slows them to half speed. Which is great when you're a guy like me who happens to like swinging a massive axe just because of the extra yokai damage buff that the axe skill tree happens to get. You know, I just end up trying to do a good lumberjack impression on this perfect waifu, and I still find her chopping at me a lot more enthusiastically than me chopping at her. But maybe that's just because I'm a gentleman. And I have to say, when I play Dark Souls or Bloodborne, there's 2 things that make it the absolute worst. When I'm overly cautious, or when I'm too greedy. And in Nioh, they let you know when you're both. Like right about now. And then you're just dead. Or curling up into a ball. William? Are you okay? This one was the one. Go big or go home. Number 6. And I gotta say, I had so many fucks I just left outside the boss room that when I got in there and I was reduced to already a quarter of my health, I just didn't care. I figured, you know what? I'm gonna slow her down and just spin. And spin and spin, and wow, that did so much work so easily. I figured, you know what? We're gonna just keep doing that. I would cast my explosive shot just a couple times, keep the status effect up of her being slow, wait for my moment, and just start swinging. And you know what? That boss fight took like 45 seconds. Magic. It does wonders. So, in this episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, we're in feudal Japan where an Irish pirate can understand Japanese but not speak it, and he happens to be an excellent samurai ninja wizard warrior, or however my playstyle will decide to develop him. I kinda like blending all of those things together, so being, you know, a pirate samurai ninja warlock is kind of nice. It does give this odd, really anime-esque vibe every now and again, but it's nothing as extreme as something from Software, I suppose. Despite all the questions Nioh kind of just slips into my brain every now and again, I find that the answer is always the same. Deal with it, and get good, boyo. All things considered, I do love this game so far. Sure, it can get kind of samey every now and again because there's only 5 types of weapons unless you have the DLC. But, you know, I don't mind it so much because every weapon has 3 stances and a skill tree dedicated to that weapon, and that makes it kind of nice. There's a level of depth per weapon type that you don't quite get in games all the time. While they don't quite have the same backstep or forward step type of thing that you would find in Dark Souls, the rolling animations and everything else that connected to them are pretty nice. I've enjoyed it so far. It's honestly been nice destroying enemies with it. this game also happens to get right how to customize gear efficiently and easily. I always end up changing up my gear sets as I'm playing through a mission, and then just refashioning it into something that I like afterward at the blacksmith. In Justice 2, I can't do that unless I either have microtransactions or I've paid $10 just to have infinite, transformations for my gear. And that's just stupid. I just want to say thanks for sitting around and watching about 7 minutes of me just kind of cheesing bosses while also deciding that I'm actually going to make content for once. Oh boy, look at this guy, updating once a year. How about that? Well, I'll probably put some more content on the channel since it's summer now. Life has been all kinds of strange for me lately, but you could balance out the universe by giving me a share or a like. It would bring a smile to my face. Oh! And Eye Patch Kitty dies in Infinity War. And I kill him. Just gonna let you know that. Sleep tight, kids. I'll see you later.